Hello everybody, I am Ninjas and welcome to Tribe of Pock. At least I think it's Pock, it might be Poke or Pook or something, I don't know, but I'm gonna go with Pock. So this is Tribe of Pock. It is a strategy, kind of Dwarf Fortress-y-ish kind of game. It's just come out. It is by Poking Water Games, I believe is the name, and which I think is a single developer studio, or at least it might be for this game. But anyways, this just came out on Steam, and I've got myself a copy of it here, and I'm going to be taking a look at it and showing you guys what it's like. Now, I did play a little bit earlier just to get myself a little bit familiar with it, but you'll see. It's a pretty interesting game. Recently I've been playing a lot of RimWorld, and it's got some of that vibe, but this one takes place in the Stone Age, and the graphics are clearly on the back burner here. So if you're looking for something super graphical, this is probably not going to be your cup of tea. But take a look, and we'll show you what we got here. I'm going to go ahead and we'll do a large map. Default, sure. Max animal aggression, 100. Only peaceful animals spawn. 100 equals all animals can spawn. What about right here? Okay, maybe I'll cut that down to like 90. Last time I was playing, I got really crazy animals that were just like... I just kept running into animals. It was buffalo that would just constantly show up at my place, and I was just getting in fights all the time. So we'll see. I've only done one game of this, and it's pretty short, the game I played. Do we want the tutorial now? I'll take you through things as we go. But the gameplay is pretty simple. My people are kind of red this time. Last time they were kind of green. I don't know how that works, but... it's time to establish your tribe. To do this, increase your prosperity to 1,000. Crafting items and constructing buildings within your influence area will increase your prosperity. So the idea of the game... Where are my buttons? Why are those not showing up? That is very strange. Oh, okay. I think I have to do this first. Okay. So I'm going to start off. I need to pick a meeting spot, which is kind of like your village center. And you want to pick a place that's kind of high ground for this. You don't want it to be down low, because one of the things about this game is it's very focused on the environment. And I don't mean that from like an environmentalism kind of thing. I mean like the environment will kind of change around you. It's supposed to be kind of emulating like a real environment. So there will be rainwater that comes and floods areas. So if you're down low, you might be in an area that gets flooded. You might be in an area that gets frozen. You got to be a little bit careful about all of your placing and stuff. So where are we going to go here? A lot of trees would be good. Some trees and some grass. What's this? Fertile grass. But yeah, when I click on this, it shows me the elevation. That's those numbers there. So a lot of gravel over here. Gravel's a good thing to have too. So we're just gonna scout around a bit, and you're gonna want a decent amount of space. I'm thinking in here looks pretty good. According to the tutorial, you probably don't want to go below about a 6 or 7 for when you pick a spot to start. How about right here? I got some gravel there. I got quite a bit of trees. I like it. We're going to go right here. So now this little border is my area of influence. And the idea is that my prosperity here, which is this little number there, as that gets up and gets bigger, I will gain more prosperity, which is going to attract the attention of other tribes and things in the area, as well as it's going to give me the ability to expand this out a little bit. Now, this isn't like locked in. I can only do stuff inside of this little area. I can do pretty much whatever, but I don't know if you can only build in this area or not. So again, I don't have a huge amount of experience with this, but Okay, there we go. So my people are making their way over here. As you can see, they're having a little trouble going through that water. What's the... must be shallower there. And it is spring, so... yeah. Alright, now we've got that. Yes, that does indeed give me all the other stuff. Diplomacy is still grayed out or blacked out, and I think that'll stay that way until I get up to at least 1,000 prosperity. So that's the goal. And there isn't different ages or anything in this. The real goal of the game is just to increase your prosperity and just become like the best group out here. So let's see, we're going to want to get some water. So we want a water supply. Let's see, water 1, water 0, water 8. Why is there no water here? Okay, I guess it's like a stone cliff there. Huh, alright. This is water 4. That's quite a bit of water there. So we'll just mark those as water supplies. So if they need water, they'll go to those. And we're going to make a couple food supplies. Let's see, that has crunchy nuts, blueberries, apple fruit. Get some fruit queued up. Now, as with a lot of these resource managing, like economy kind of games, you do need to be a bit careful you don't give your people too many jobs, because if they don't have enough people to do the jobs, then things might get a little crazy. And what is she doing? Sleeping. Okay, good job. Thanks for showing up and sleeping immediately. And another thing we're going to want to do is, let's see, where was that? Build a food pit. Now you'll notice everything is in these kind of strange hexes. It's kind of almost like a board game in that sense. So I'm going to make a whole lot of food stockpiles. Stuff does expire, and there's a lot of stuff that's environmental based. For example, if you leave logs out in a stockpile and that stockpile gets flooded, logs deteriorate rather rapidly if they're in water, and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting the way they set it up. But again, obviously, graphically speaking, it's not the most amazing thing ever. It does look pretty cool, though, with the environment. The people could use a little bit better animations and stuff, but, you know, whatever. And you can see here the water is dynamically changing its depth. If you dig in an area a lot, it will lower that tile's depth. So I guess in theory, you could pretty much dig yourself like a swimming pool. Alright, so I'm going to make a stockpile. Oops, let's do a stockpile. There's the food piles. I'm going to do a new stockpile. I'm going to name it wood. I'm going to just get this one only for wood. And I'm basically doing the same thing that they tell you to do in the tutorial. This is not really anything all that out of the ordinary for the game. Okay, so there's going to be my wood stockpile. I believe that is high enough ground to be dry. Let's see. Yeah, it's all 6s and 7s and 8s. That's usually pretty dry looking. And then extract mode is for gathering. So I'm just going to tell them to just gather all that. And they'll get to that. Right now they're sleeping. I might have assigned a little much there in the way of all that. And wow, they haven't got any food. Okay. I should probably cancel some of these jobs. So we'll do that. And you can speed up the game here. But this is the basics of it. So, you know, it is one of those games where you're just managing your little tribe of people and you're trying to get them to make the best civilization that you can. Huh, that just grew. I've never seen that before. And so that's going to go. Now, if you want, you can get enough wood here and you can make a fire. And they'll try to keep that fire going like all the time. But let's see. Okay, we're getting some food into the stockpile, which is kind of important. And let's see. I'm going to try to expand my influence a little bit here. Because, yeah, you know, that. Okay, now this, I was pretty bad at this before, but apparently notices pop up down here. You'll hear a little ding like you just heard, and then you'll get a notice down here. This is very, very difficult for me to notice. So for the dev, something that's a little bit more like noticeable. The user interface in general could use a little bit of work. It's pretty rough around the edges. It's functional. It does function, but it is a little bit clunky at times. But what do we got here? Your influence area is shrinking. Inclusive prosperity. Okay. Thank you. Great hunt. It's time to embark on the great hunt. Hunt down 1 animals and you get a trait boost. Okay, I'll accept that. Burn it. Kresim is feeling irritated and wants to burn a carcass, build an altar, and make the sacrifice. I am not in a position where I'm ready to do that, so no. But we can hunt. There's some buffalo down here. You can see on the mini-map there's some animals around. What do we got down here? Oh, that's some sort of saber-toothed tiger. Okay, let's maybe not mess with him just yet. And then we've got something up here. This guy's not looking so good. Not sure what the blood's all about. This guy's, he's a genius. Look at him. He's all camo. He's just like, I'm going to hide with all the trees. Ah, this is probably why. There's some sort of snappy crocodile. Okay. Anyways, we'll let them do that. Yes, I'm aware that the prosperity needs to get up to 1,000. Okay, that's not happening. So I'm -1 right now. I need to do something about that. Okay. Yes, I'm aware it's shrinking. Thank you. So we need to go hunting. Oh, look at that. So to hunt, I'm going to go into combat mode, grab all my guys, and I can send them down here. And we're going to put this in normal speed. I might even go slow speed. Okay, fine. We'll attack that one. So they're going to basically surround this buffalo and beat the living tar out of it. And I just completed that mission to hunt animals. So now I get a perk or a trait. Building speed increased by 25%. Crafting speed increased by 25%. Or strength increased 25%. I'm going to take that one because we're about to go hunting. We'll put this in normal speed. It looks a little bit silly with it being so low. So yes, I'm just going to take out this entire tribe of buffalo. Or herd, whatever you call it. Okay, and then I'm going to end combat mode so they'll go back to doing their thing. Now, this is one of the spots where the interface gets a little bit clunky, and that is I've just hunted all of this stuff, including I threw a spear. That spear is now laying on the ground. I want to get all of this stuff back to my place. So I need to tell it that I want them to go and pick it up and take it back home. using the stockpile command. It's a little bit weird that that's the way that you do it, but alright. And the other thing I need to do is make another stockpile, because I don't have one for everything else. I've only got it for wood, so let's see. We're going to just put this as everything. And I'm going to allow all except for wood. Okay. And raw food? Should we allow raw food? No. No raw food. All right. So here we go. Oh, whoops. I forgot to designate the area. So again, interface a little clunky. But it is serviceable. I mean, you can... It's not too bad if you start getting the hang of it. Alright, so we're going to have a lot of stockpile stuff over here. I saw that saber-tooth over there. I'm a little worried about him. Needs spear weapon, because they threw their spears. So they're lacking those now. Hoarder. I believe these yellow ones are tasks given to you by your tribe people. Also, is a hoarder and likes to collect trinkets. They would be very grateful if you could produce more. Wants me to create 6 trinkets? I'm sorry, but not right now. We're still got to get our fundamentals here. We can worry about all the funny, tacky jewelry later. Alright, great hunt. Yeah, we did that one. We're good. So, bye. Bye. Still shrinking. Likes to remind me of that. So we got to get our prosperity up. Another thing we need to do is light this fire. Now, why I couldn't just click on the fire and then, like, select light the fire from some sort of menu, I don't know, but whatever. So she's going to sleep right there. That's cool. Next up, you can butcher stuff. So, I killed those little animals there. Now I have to choose to have them butchered. So someone will go over there and they will start to butcher those. Need a spear weapon. What happened to your spear? Whatever. And then, boom, look at all those resources. Now I've got some bone, some animal fat, some skins. We've got a whole bunch of quests showing up now. What do we got? Burn it. Cresm is feeling irritated and wants to burn a carcass. I told you no before. Nature's fault. Thurman is feeling unwell but doesn't understand why. He's blaming it on nature and wants revenge. The objective is to massacre plants for 25 pieces of wood. Sure. And own a hut. Sure, I will take those quests. Those are both things that are kind of in line with what I want to do. So, we're going to massacre trees. This won't take very much, I don't think. But they're going to get a little bit busy right now and cook a whole bunch of meat for us. It sounds like it's raining, and you can kind of see these puddles are starting to fill up a bit more. There's more water around. The banks are actually flooding a little bit over here. Some more buffalo. Wow, there's a lot of them. And deer that are swimming across the river. Okay. Now we've cooked a ton of meat. Hopefully we're going to put that meat into the storage. Please, guys. Okay, so we've got bunches of stuff there, bunches of stuff in here. We haven't quite gotten enough wood. So we'll get those bushes there. These trees there. Bum. Okay, prosperity is going up now. We do have a lot of stuff here. Is this a new person, or is that a... No, okay. There's no real notice when you get new people to join the tribe either, at least not that I've noticed. So sometimes you will have people, as your tribe gets bigger, you'll just get more members, and that's cool. Let's see. Precipitation modified minus 100%. Or plus 100%. I think that's just to make more or less rain. I'm going to say less rain. I would like it to be a little drier. So I've got a bunch of food pits. And let's have them collect some grass for me. And also collect some stone. Kind of big, important things in the Stone Age, you know? Stone. So they're getting a bunch of grass. They're getting some stone. I'm going to try to build a grass hut. What do we need? Logs and any grass. So, seems doable. Let's put one there. Uh-oh. Now, I think I need to take care of this guy. Okay. That was all on like high speed, but yeah, we want to make sure our area is clear. I don't want any big predators running around that might randomly attack me. And holy crud, look at all of these. I will take that. Sure. What happened? Maybe I don't want to know, but they're pretty close to my area, so as far as I'm concerned, they are fair game. He's sleeping, it looks like. So they're going to start hauling over the supplies so that I can build up this little hut. And hopefully this will all go well. Come on, guys. I've never tried this super fast. That's like spastastic there. That's great. I love it. So it's summertime right now. Now, you do go through seasons here, and you do need to be ready for things like winter, because snow will come, and your people will freeze if you don't have something you can do to protect them. How are we doing? We still need some more grass. Oops. And escape does that. So let's do a little more grass. And by a little more, I mean a lot more. And then put that on super speed, because I only have so much time in a video, and so I need to be able to show you guys how this all works. So they're collecting that stuff. That should be almost done, I think. Oh, somebody started building it, so we're good there. Now, I found I actually normally play it on fast mode, unless I'm in combat. That's pretty much the only time I switch it out of fast mode. But we are almost up to 1,000 prosperity already. Probably once we get up to this, it'll actually expand it. I'm going to actually expand influence this way. And let's do, oops, wrong button. We'll do it up to there. I like how this is just kind of a nice open area. And I'll also have them butcher a few more of these, because there's tons of them. There's buffalo coming over. That is a big herd. Wow. You are now prosperous enough. I hit 1,000. It's time to meet the neighbors. The diplomacy tab at the top menu has been unlocked. At the start, all foreign tribes are unknown. You can increase a tribe's discovery level by performing certain actions to draw attention to your tribe. All right, so we hit it. And that's great. That's good. We hit that pretty quick. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this video here. And I was kind of debating whether I should do one video for this or 2 videos or whatnot. But maybe I'll see about making this a 2-parter. But for now, this is going to be the end of this video. And I will do another video following up on this a little bit more later. And showing you guys from here what's going to happen. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe down below. Let me know what you think. And if you are interested in the game, it is now out on Steam. It goes in the ballpark of, I think, $12. I'm not 100% certain about that. I'm not 100% certain about that because my prices are all in yen. So it's actually a little bit more difficult for me to give you guys the prices in US dollars, but it's around the $12 mark. And yeah, feel free to take a look at it if you're interested, and I will be following this up with another video a little bit later on. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.